season or happy spooky season. So, welcome to So Many Somethings. My name is Denise. In today's video, I'm going to explain why I am doing a season themed TBR and also explain why I am doing a month-to-month TBR. Now, if you want to check out my October TBR, it's officially called Hocus Pocus October. I will leave it down below in the description box. But let me go ahead and explain what is a season themed TBR and more specifically why I chose the autumn season theme of It's All in the Timing. So the reason why I'm having a season themed TBR and a month-to-month TBR is because the last couple of years, especially the last year and a half in my life, I've noticed that usually a few months in my life, I usually gravitate towards books that have one specific theme or a specific life lesson or some kind of thing that I'm trying to change. I usually gear or gravitate more towards those type of books that are in the personal self-development and spiritual books, especially since in the last year and a half I have been reading more books in nonfiction than in fiction. But even before, when I would read all types of books, I would usually binge on like one specific genre for about 2 or 3 months. So if I would read, for example, young adult, I would read 3 months of young adult. And then if I would read historical romance, it would be about 2 to 3 months of historical romance. So I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to purposely and intentionally do this on Booktube? Now, I don't know if anyone has done this on Booktube, has selected a season theme TBR and a month-to-month TBR. If someone has done this, well, then I'm not the first one. But I wanted to challenge myself and kind of select books in this particular theme. For the fall season, for example, the theme is It's All in the Timing. Now, that's a particular phrase by one of the plays by David Ives. It's this book right here, it's a wonderful book, and the phrase "all in the timing" is said by the character Bill in the play Sure Thing. And essentially what he's talking about is the scene is in a coffee shop where he's speaking with Betty, the main female lead, and he's essentially talking about William Faulkner's The Sound and the Fury. And he's talking about how, well, you never know if you would have liked that book then. You know, you got to hit these things at the right moment. It's all in the timing. And I thought that's such a true statement, especially when it comes to books. I have felt like books really help heal the soul. They're, like Stephen King says, their books are portable magic. Hence why my theme for October is going to be Hocus Pocus, because books are magic. So I wanted to include for the overall season books that have something to do with the theme of timing or time. So the books that you will see in the TBR for October and for November are books that have something in the timing, have something about time, whether it's in the actual plot of the book, or it's books, reading them from writers from years and years and centuries ago, or it's historical fiction, so we're transported back in time, or it's something about timing, or they're books that, I feel like came to my life really at the right moment, and the right moment in my life where I needed them the most, because it's really books on this list, because I will also be doing a kind of recommendations list, books that will be on these recommendations videos really have, these books really in some way changed my life. So I will be doing a recommendations video, so be on the lookout for that. But that's why I'm doing this kind of challenge here on Booktube. I don't think anyone has done it. I could be mistaken. I haven't been on Booktube in a very, very long time. I'm very excited to come back. And please, anyone let me know, comment if anyone is doing this. I would love to follow their TBR and what kind of theme they're doing. But for the fall season, which is my favorite season, the autumn season, there's something about time that is so special during this time of the year. I don't know if it's, we're all winding down. It's the beginning of the holiday season. We're getting ready for 2023, but there's something about timing with the falling of the leaves, the crisp, cold air, and something about curling next to a good book that just seems like that's the perfect theme for this season. Now, to further challenge myself or further complicate it, one of the two, it's probably further complicating it, but I wanted to also do something to mash up all the different passions that I have, because I have so many, hence the title of this channel, So Many Somethings. But to further challenge myself, I wanted to do a month-to-month TBR with another additional theme added to the mix. So we have the theme of time with It's All in the Timing, and then I'm going to be doing, for example, October, Hocus Pocus October. Now, that's obviously in reference to the movie Hocus Pocus, which I love. Yes, I've watched the sequel and it's amazing and I loved it, but the original, I love the original so much that I had to name it Hocus Pocus and not Hocus Pocus 2. But I love both movies. But Hocus Pocus October, because obviously it's spooky season and I love the spooky season. I love the season not for the spookiness of the spooky season, which I know seems odd, but I love it for like the alchemy and the magic and the kind of wonder in the air during the season, and especially so in October. So I will again be linking the video for the October TBR if you guys are interested in watching. But yes, that TBR is filled with books that have both themes, the theme of magic for October and the theme of time or timing. But another reason why I'm doing the month-to-month TBR is because, sorry guys, my cat wants to get out. So hold on one second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I apologize, my cat wanted to go outside. Where was I? Oh, so another reason why I'm doing the Hocus Pocus TBR is because I will be studying the Hocus Pocus screenplay. I have actually already read the screenplay. It's actually not an updated screenplay. It's the 1992 version, where if you follow the movie if you watch the movie as you read the screenplay, there are scenes that are completely changed, especially the last 25% of the movie. But I do love studying scripts and screenplays, so I'm doing Hocus Pocus specifically because for NaNoWriMo, even though I haven't selected my writing projects, I do wish one of the projects to be a screenplay. Like, I want to actually write a screenplay. So you got to study screenplays if you want to write one. So that's the one I will be studying for October. So that's why I'm including the name of the TBR, Hocus Pocus, exactly. And also because who doesn't love magic, and who doesn't love, that alchemy of and making anything happen, especially if it's from nothing. So again, if you guys want to watch that video on my TBR, I'll link it down below. And yeah, I think that I covered everything. So that's why I'm doing a season-themed TBR and a month-to-month TBR. And be on the lookout for my recommendations video on books that have changed my life. I will tag them with It's All in the Timing TBR somewhere in the title. And definitely check out this book, this collection of plays. This is another book that will be in my TBR, especially that play Sure Thing, because it's a wonderful play. But anyhow, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching this explanation video. Bye!